Bursa is one of Turkey's most historic and culturally rich cities, lying at the foot of Mount Uludağ in the northwest of the country. Surrounded by fertile plains and natural hot springs, it was once a major centre of trade and craftsmanship on the ancient Silk Road. Today, Bursa is a thriving modern city that blends its deep Ottoman heritage with a vibrant urban life. Its streets are lined with grand mosques, traditional markets, restored hans and leafy parks, all set against the backdrop of the mountains. Known as Yeşil Bursa or Green Bursa, the city is celebrated for its gardens, thermal baths and fresh air, which together create an atmosphere of both energy and tranquility. With a population of over 3 million, Bursa is Turkey's fourth largest city, following Istanbul, Ankara and Izmir. While Istanbul remains the nation's largest metropolis and economic powerhouse, Bursa stands out as one of the country's most prosperous and livable cities, renowned for its strong industrial base, high quality of life and deep connection to history. The city's size and location have made it a key link between Istanbul and the Marmara region, as well as a gateway to Western Anatolia. Historically, Bursa was the first major capital of the Ottoman Empire, serving as a seat of power from 1326 until 1365. During this period, the city became an important political, commercial and spiritual hub filled with monumental architecture such as the Ulu Cami and the Green Mosque, the tombs of the early Ottoman sultans. Its silk production and thriving markets made it one of the wealthiest cities of its time, attracting merchants and travellers from across Asia and Europe. The legacy of this prosperous era can still be felt in the hans, bazaars and religious complexes that remain active today. You will need at least 3 days to explore Bursa, or a week if you want to fully appreciate everything the city has to offer. If you're driving, be aware that parking can be limited in busy areas. The best option is to use government-operated parking, which is both convenient and good value for money. Many of these are managed by Buralash, the municipality's transport and parking authority, which operates a network of modern, user-friendly facilities. We were fortunate to find an excellent car park at Bursa Millet Bahçesi, which offers possibly the cheapest 24-hour parking rate in the city. Modern Bursa is a lively city known for its warm hospitality, strong community spirit and love of good food. The local cuisine, especially dishes like Iskender kebab and candied chestnuts, reflects the city's blend of tradition and creativity. Residents take pride in their city's role as a bridge between past and present, preserving historic neighbourhoods while embracing innovation in industry, education and culture. Bursa's people are often described as hard-working, welcoming and deeply connected to their heritage, qualities that continue to shape the character of this remarkable city. The recognised city centre of Bursa lies around the Ulu Cami or Grand Mosque, which has been the heart of the city since Ottoman times. This historic core, located within the Osman Gazi district, includes the Ulu Cami, the bustling Koza Han and the covered bazaar, as well as the tombs of the city's founders, Osman and Orhan Gazi. The surrounding streets, such as Cumhuriyet Caddesi and the Heykel area, serve as key hubs for shopping, administration and daily life, with the governor's office and Bursa municipality based nearby. Setbaşı and the Uganda Bridge, just to the east, add further charm with their blend of history and culture. While the traditional centre remains vibrant and full of character, modern Bursa has expanded westwards. The Nilüfer district, particularly around the FSM Boulevard, now forms the city's contemporary commercial and business heart, with shopping centres, offices and new residential areas. Together, these districts reflect the layered identity of Bursa, where the deep history of the Ottoman capital meets the energy of a modern Turkish metropolis. In this video, we have attempted to include the most well-known attractions. We have not covered them in any great detail to avoid this being a very long video. Instead, we have just provided a snippet of information about each place. Our YouTube channel and website covers these attractions in much greater detail with separate videos on the Hans, shopping, museums and other places to visit in and around the city. Near the Ulu Cami lies Koza Han, a historic silk market built in the 15th century, where visitors can sip Turkish tea under shaded courtyards and browse stalls selling silk scarves and traditional textiles. There are a dozen hands still used and worth exploring. Each has its own personality and products. Up on the hill near the city centre at Tophane, you have the cluster of tombs, including those of the city's founding sultans Osman Gazi and Orhan Gazi. The 19th century clock tower is also here, with commanding views over the city below. This is a good vantage point for city views. Not far away is the Kent Museum, which provides a fascinating insight into the rich history, culture and daily life of Bursa. There is also the Archaeology Museum, situated within Kültür Park in the Osman Gazi district, which offers a peaceful setting surrounded by gardens and open spaces. The museum's exhibits trace the long history of the region, from prehistoric times to the late Byzantine era. Not far from the historic centre of the city is the Panorama 1326 Bursa Fethi Museum, with its nearly 360-degree panoramic painting, providing a dramatic, all-encompassing depiction of the conquest of Bursa. Within the complex, there are spacious exhibition areas, a small cafe serving refreshments, and ample parking facilities, making it convenient for both local visitors and tourists. The Tofaş Museum of Cars and Anatolian Carriages, located in the historic Umur Bey neighbourhood of Yıldırım, offers a fascinating journey through the evolution of transportation in Turkey. Established in 2002, the museum occupies a carefully restored former silk weaving factory, generously transformed by Tofaş, one of Turkey's leading automobile manufacturers, into a space that celebrates both history and technology. Uganda Bridge, located in the historic centre of Bursa over the Gökdere River, is a unique structure known as one of the world's first covered bridges, with shops built upon it. It was constructed in 1442 by Hacı Muslihidin, a prominent merchant at the time. Designed by the architect Timurtaş, the bridge is notable for its single arched structure and the shops built on top. Bursa is a shopper's paradise. You can find everything here. The goods are generally of high quality, and there are many traditional crafted items in the various hands and bazaars. The stalls around the hands and side streets are an absolute pleasure to walk round, and unlike in Istanbul, the store owners are generally less pushy and more relaxed, making the experience a pleasure. There are so many nice cafes and restaurants to choose from. Bursa Metropolitan Municipality offers a network of cafes and social facilities through Burfaş, aimed at making the city a more welcoming and enjoyable place for both locals and visitors. These venues provide comfortable spaces to relax, meet friends, or enjoy refreshments at very reasonable prices. Beyond the historic centre, Bursa offers many other highlights. The city's thermal baths, such as those in Çekirge, have been famed for centuries for their healing mineral waters. Visitors can take the cable car up to Mount Uludağ, a popular destination for skiing in winter and hiking in summer. The nearby village of Cumalıkızık, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is one of the best preserved Ottoman villages in Turkey and offers a captivating glimpse into early Ottoman rural life. Founded in the early 14th century, during the rise of the Ottoman Empire, the village was established as a vakıf or charitable endowment settlement whose agricultural production helped support religious and educational institutions in nearby Bursa. Whether exploring ancient mosques, relaxing in thermal spas, shopping in centuries-old bazaars, or enjoying nature on the slopes of Uludağ, visitors to Bursa will find a city where history, culture, and modern life coexist beautifully. Each corner of Bursa tells a story, offering a journey through the legacy of the Ottoman Empire and the enduring spirit of one of Turkey's largest and most fascinating cities.